Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. My name is Dorcas Yakubuzala, bringing you trending stories that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today, and also their opinions on such issues. ECOWAS persuading Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso to return, says Tinubu. Protests cost economy billions of naira, trade minister says. No directive to pay corps members 70,000 naira minimum wage yet, says NYSC. Celine Dion's team criticizes former U.S. Donald Trump president for the unauthorized use of her songs at his campaigns. Now, top on what's trending, President Bola Tinubu has said the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, will continue persuading Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso to return to the bloc. The trio cut ties with ECOWAS after sanctions were imposed on them by the bloc following coups in their territories. Tinubu, who also doubles as ECOWAS chairman, said the regional bloc will continue to be friendly to the countries. It is in our hearts to make sure that security is enhanced and that constitutional government is defended and promoted in our region, Tinubu was quoted in a Friday statement. Now, responding to that, a netizen said, Niger Republic and Mali are crucial to the security of Nigeria. Another said, why should they? What is ECOWAS all about? How has ECOWAS contributed to the growth of these nations? Now, next on what's trending, the management of the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, has denounced what it described as misleading information circulating in the media regarding the payment of 70,000 naira minimum wage to corps members. A statement signed by the Director of Information and Public Relations of the Corps, Eddie Megwa, said corps members, parents and members of the public should note that no directive has been received from the relevant sector of government responsible for raising the allowance of corps members. The statement explained that corps members already know the approved channel and mode of communication in the scheme and should therefore ignore misleading information accordingly. In 2020, the NYSC increased the allowances of corps members from 19,800 naira to 33,000 naira months after a new minimum wage bill of 30,000 naira was signed. Now, responding to that, a netizen said, NYSC pays corps members based on minimum wage, so it's normal for corps members to expect that their allowance will be increased since the minimum wage bill has been passed into law. All this grammar no concern me. Now, until then start to pay, and I no see 70,000 for my Alawi account first. Another said, corpers should stop going to their PPA and stay at home. Simple. NYSC corpers deserve at least the minimum wage, or you shut down the scheme if you can't pay. Another person opined, students in Nigeria are always suffering. Suffer to read, suffer to pass, suffer to graduate. Still come they suffer for NYSC. Haba, who we offend. And the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, has denied taking part in the 570 billion naira hardship grant claimed to have been given to the state government by the federal government. President Bola Tinubu, while addressing Nigerians in a broadcast during the #EndBadGovernance nationwide protest against hunger and hardship, said the government has disbursed 570 billion naira to the 36 states. Tinubu also said that Nigeria spent 2 trillion naira monthly to import premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, and automotive gas oil, otherwise known as diesel. Now, someone responded to that saying, prove that Oyo did not receive money. Show us account statement. Another said, let the federal government put up the list of 36 states and the amounts given to them for clarification. Another opined, one thing I've come to realize in Nigeria is that there's no check and balance amidst all levels and tiers of government. Audio money is too much so as to cover atrocities, and we need a transparent government that will always reveal all to the citizens, not masses. In their term, masses are poor people. Now, a former governor of Kano State, Ibrahim Shekaru, has said the Bola Tinubu-led government should review its policies and admit to its mistakes. In an interview with newsmen, Shekaru said Nigeria's economic fortunes have plummeted in the wake of the subsidy removal policy and the floating of the naira, all implemented by the Tinubu government. The value of the naira, which is the nation's currency, has sharply fallen in the wake of these policies, prompting protests by Nigerians, he added. To address the issues, Shekaru said Tinubu and his team should have a review of its economic policies and admit its mistakes where necessary. Now, someone said, no going back to subsidy regime. You people are expected to have moved on. Another said, no be lie, we can't be a crude oil producer, yet no functional refineries, even the Dangote refinery not supplied with adequate crude for Nigerians to benefit from. Why? Yet, federal governments prefer to import refined petroleum products for Nigerians at exorbitant costs. Why? Another person wrote, did they need anyone to tell them? Since they are pretending not to know, the Nigerian people have reminded them with the recent protests. Now, next one was trending. The Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Doris Uzoka Anite, has said that the End Bad Governance protest in Nigeria has cost the economy billions of naira. In a post shared on her official X handle, she lamented the deaths because of the protests and other damages caused by the protests. According to her, billions of naira worth of goods were destroyed, while the death toll from the protests had reached 21. She added that the lootings from the protests are a setback to businesses and entrepreneurs across the country. She said, the loss of lives during the protests is saddening. My thoughts are with the families affected. The looting, resulting in billions lost, is a severe setback for our economy and entrepreneurs. Let's honor those we've lost by striving for more peaceful and constructive dialogue. Now, responding to that, someone said, give us the 500 billion of last month we did not protest. Another said, but really, what was the whole essence of the so-called protest? There's never an achievable end to protests in Nigeria. We end up wasting lives, hijacks, and government takes advantage and exploit the nation the more. Again, people died in vain. If we want to really fight, let's fight well. I'm so pained at those who have died. Another person opined, instead of you all to listen to the citizens' cry, you're here crying about the money you lost. And let's take a short break, and when we return, Newsfeed continues. Stay with us. Welcome back, it's Newsfeed. Now, a family of 7 have died after consuming contaminated cassava meal in Runji Barmo village in Kaji district in Shagari local government area of Sokoto state. The village head, Muhammadu Modi Magajin Runjin Barmo, who received the State Commissioner for Health, Asabe Balarabe, and other officials on a condolence visit, said the incident happened on Wednesday, August 7th. Barmo said the victims prepared the contaminated cassava as their dinner. He said the victims comprise of the father Abubakar, his wife Aishatu Abubakar, as well as their 5 children, died after they ate the food. He added that though they died after the meal, it has not been confirmed if their death was directly caused by the food. He said this is because the cassava has been used by about 5 houses in the village, but up to now, no death was recorded. Responding, the State Commissioner for Health, Asabe Balarabe, said they were in the village to assess the cause of the incident for onward communication to the governor for further action. The commissioner further revealed that the minister would take samples of one teenager who happened to be alive after eating the suspected contaminated cassava food so as to confirm whether the victims died because of the meal. Now, someone said, contaminated cassava, I guess that's not what caused their death. Something else might have caused it. Regardless, rest in peace to them. It's just so sad that a whole family had to go that way. Another said, something is wrong with the cassava this season. Family of 4 died in Kwara after eating cassava. Something is wrong somewhere. Another person opined, unfermented cassava contains cyanide. If you eat it in any form like eba fufu, you will die. Rest in peace to them. Celine Dion's team has criticized former U.S. President Donald Trump for unauthorized use of a clip of one of her hit songs at a presidential campaign event. My Heart Will Go On, which was made famous from the 1997 film Titanic, was played to supporters before Trump appeared on stage at a rally in Bozeman, Montana on Friday. Dion's team posted a statement on the social media platform X saying she did not endorse the use of the song. The Trump campaign has not responded to the statement. Dion isn't the first to complain about Trump using her material at campaign rallies, with artists and bands such as Neil Young, Queen, and the Rolling Stones having also previously complained. Now, someone said, it's a very fitting song since they know their song. Another said, she needs to thank him for keeping her relevant. Another person wrote, meanwhile, Kamala is attracting top talent endorsing her without having to steal music from artists. The choice is clear. And now in sports, Nigeria has ended the 2024 Paris Olympics without a medal. Hannah Ruben lost her women's freestyle 76 kg fight early Saturday to effectively put the country's slim hope of making the podium to rest. She lost 5-2 to Mongolia's Eng Amrian in the round of 16 tie, capping off a woeful showing for the West African nation. Team Nigeria went to the Olympics on the back of some great performances in qualifying events. The country registered for 12 events, but sadly, like previous games, failed to translate its continental dominance at the Olympics. A series of heartbreaking losses and some administrative lapses have seen Nigeria return home without a medal. The last time that happened was at the London Games in 2012. President Bola Tinubu had approved 12 billion naira for the country's outing at the Olympics and the Paralympics. 9 billion naira was earmarked for the former, while 3 billion naira was budgeted for the latter. Now someone said, did I see they collected 12 billion naira and we were still borrowing bike from Germany for the biking race? Winning a medal at the Olympics starts years in advance, and these athletes have been doing their best. But were there facilities to help them get better at their game? I don't think so. It's not a coincidence we didn't win any medal. Another person said, they tried their best and we appreciate them for representing us well. Great job, guys. Another wrote, all is well. Every day no be Christmas. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, because you did your best. And now to a funny video of kids mimicking their dads. Take a look. And that's it. You're up to date to trending stories across the world. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Until next time, goodbye.